Hello subscribers, here is another review, and like I said in my Ankylosaurus review, here is the Dimetrodon that thankfully came by the end of this week. And say it's much bigger than I thought. And this looks like a good figure. It doesn't look like amazing, but it still looks really nice. So let's get this guy out of the bag right now. Okay, so. Down. Stuck a little bit. So here he is, the new Safari Limited 2018 Dimetrodon figure, and the colors are a little darker than on the promo images. Let's take the tag off of him quickly. There he is. I really like these new information tags Safari is giving us. They used to do those with the older figures, but then for a few years they just gave those boring old white and gray tags. But at least they're giving these nice looking orange tags with some facts inside it. And onto the review. Here is the Dimetrodon. Oh, sorry, a little hair right in there, nasty. So here's the Dimetrodon. It looks really nice, although it doesn't really look that special because it still looks similar to other Dimetrodon figures. See, of course, the detail and the sculpt, you can obviously tell this was sculpted by Doug Watson. He's like the guy who sculpts most of Safari's figures. See, the paint job on this is really nice, especially the sail colors. They even included detail on the sail, which is something the Carnegie one didn't do. And this is supposed to be a replacement for the Carnegie. So since they remade Dimetrodon and also a few others like Ankylosaurus, Amargasaurus, and Triceratops, they should remake Carnotaurus, Spinosaurus, and Allosaurus very soon. And see the detail, of course, reptilian-like scales, but I'm not really sure if Dimetrodon is supposed to be covered in mammalian skin or just smooth reptile scales. So if you guys know in the comments, make sure to let me know. See, he actually looks more like a friendly Dimetrodon. The Carnegie, Schleich, and Papo's Dimetrodons actually look a bit more ferocious. See the head sculpt on here; it's really nice. See, it's very accurate. Got the notch right there for it's catching the sharks that hunted, the freshwater sharks. And the feet do seem to be a little large, but not really sure. See, and he's in a walking pose again. It's very, very similar to the Carnegie one, actually. And like I said, this figure is a little bigger than I thought. I'd say 7.5 inches long. It's bigger. It's slightly bigger than the Carnegie one. And the main colors for this figure are on the bottom. It's like a rusty orange color, and then like a dark green color, and then red and lime green on the sail. And it's got the accurate sail. See the spikes protruding from the sail. Even though the new collector one for 2018 is slightly more accurate because it's got the more upright stance, the tail is more upright and stiff, and also there's some holes in the sail along with the exposed spikes. But for some reason that collector figure didn't really appeal to me. But when I see more in the hand images, I'll determine which one is better. But for now, since I only have this figure, I have to say I prefer this figure more. Also, this one has a more appealing color scheme. So I'll give him one more turnaround so you guys can see it. See the front side, this view, then the back view, then the top view, and then the bottom view. This is just an awesome figure right here. So let's start with the comparisons. First up, let me get let me get my prehistoric sharks tube quickly. Here's the xenocanth shark that Dimetrodon usually hunted in the freshwaters, and Dimetrodon may have been partially aquatic too. See, it's really in scale with each other. These look awesome. So, and of course, let's do the obvious comparisons first. Here we have the Carnegie Dimetrodon from 2001. And see how much they improved over the years. See, yep, the new one is slightly larger. And they're both in very similar poses, too. And even the tails are similar. See, they both have a curve near the end. But this one obviously looks more realistic and more bulky and muscular. But this one's still nice. I think for its time, this one is still good. Like the first Dimetrodon Safari made was for the Carnegie line, which was a tiny green one, which wasn't too impressive. Then they improved with this one, and then Safari Limited knocks it out of the park again with this Dimetrodon. And next comparison, here I have my only other Dimetrodon figure, which is the Schleich one. And it's not a ripoff of the Papos, which I think, because we don't even know if they're ripping off or not. As you can see the detailing on here? On the Schleich one, sort of rivals the Safari one in terms of detail. But accuracy, this one's obviously the better figure. Overall, I like this figure more, but this one's still pretty cool too. This one's still fairly accurate for a Schleich figure, even though there's a few anatomical accuracy issues. And yeah, I believe this is it. Well, let me compare it with two more 2018 figures. The Regaloceratops and the Ankylosaurus. See, they're all roughly the same size. And the next one I'll be getting will be the Triceratops, so will hopefully be very soon. The Ankylosaurus is still my favorite, but this Dimetrodon is really awesome too. So, my final thoughts on this figure, it would have to be, I have to say, an 8.5 out of 10. It would have gotten a 9, but for some reason, it doesn't look too special, because it looks similar to other Dimetrodon figures. Like nothing's really distinct, they all very look similar. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And maybe if I see in-hand images of the new collected one, because that one actually looks kind of more distinct from the other Dimetrodon figures I've seen, but this one I still prefer this one, until I see in-hand images of the collected one, like I said. So if you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review. Oh yeah, this guy is available on Safari.com and eBay currently. And my next review will probably be a few requested reviews, and probably the next figure I'll be getting will be the new Safari 2018 Triceratops figure. Hopefully I can get that soon.